Episode 2, we don't really get into the nitty-gritty either. It's just more expanding a lot of these characters and progressing the line a little bit further as Paula is downsized more and more, makes more angering mistakes. Zenny is sticking around to tell his ideals on art and hopefully lean her a little bit more and more towards the idea of improvisation and being less cliched. It takes 9 minutes before we get to another dream, this time being all vintage and black and white. Although this time it's Paula doing an old school kiddie dream just with an 80s vintage black and white aesthetic. She's not learning from her lessons, it's a character flaw, you know? Actually, I'd say in this episode, it's all of the behind-the-scenes stuff that actually is the flourishes of the episode, with one particular scene being a handheld shot chasing after Paula going through the back ends of the studio as she's running to her next location, and outright just crashing through a prop saying, "Stupid metaphor." It's tiny things like that I really come to appreciate, and it's clear there are so many probable hidden details even in the backgrounds of these frames that someone should get around to frame by framing. Maybe I should do that. But as Paula Persimmon is slowly getting into her character arc, there's also a nice reflective scene on there, emblematic of those nostalgic parents watching old homemade tapes of their kids on an old school TV, where she does the exact same thing, looking at some old dreams and memories, asking why did she have to grow up. It's both somehow a very niche Bean character storyline, whilst also being able to reflect some of the real maturities we have to go through in life as we all age up. It's just really nuanced and lovely, and far beyond what I would expect out of a Pixar TV series, you know? And then come round to the 16-minute mark again, we get another dream now by the assistant turned main director Janelle, basically the intern that had been ghosted this entire time. That's the kind of character she is. Giving out a really nice, fantastical dream of Riley floating out of her bed, being in space, seeing herself and seeing the dress that she wants rather than the dress that her mum's giving her for this upcoming prom dance. Whilst we're following so much of the story about Paula, it's interesting to see the story of Riley coming to terms and worrying about this dress and this prom dance, and having all of these characters giving different perspectives and trying to guide her and influence her from the dreams that'll be forgotten into the reality the next day.